Guys, David Patrick Green, davidpatrickgreen.com, hackhollywood.com, actorpower.com. Really short one today. I went to a play last night that actually was highly recommended. I'm not going to mention it. It was on in the Hollywood area. A friend of mine suggested it, so we went, and after I left, I had the feeling that all the actors had managed to do was sink any hopes they might have of getting professional jobs or professional representation, because the play might have been good, but the acting was so poorly executed, so not in the moment, so badly timed, that it would really be impossible for anyone to know whether these people could act well or not. But the indication was, based on this production, that none of these people were actually good actors. And I'm assuming that's probably accurate. It was just over the top, very pushed, forced, and didn't seem at all natural. It was funny too, because they had a conversation before the play began, because they were waiters in this bar before they became actors as waiters in the play. And they were all quite normal, and they could speak normally as normal human beings when they came up and asked us if we wanted a drink or talked about seating and all that stuff. And then as soon as the play began, they all took on this, this kind of airy-fairy, actory transcendence of their personalities, and it was a horrible thing to see. I'm probably a harsh critic, but that's fine, because I understand what it takes to work professionally. So I'm not going to do anybody any favors by telling them, hey, way to go, you did a great job. I would never want to encourage somebody to do that only to sink their own ships, and that's literally what they did. So basically the message today is, don't put things on unless you're 100% certain they're going to cast you in a phenomenal light, in the best possible light. And so that applies to literally everything you do. There's no point in sending out a headshot if the headshot is not good. There is definitely no point in having a demo reel out there for the world to see, just sitting on a website somewhere, if you don't know it's going to portray you in the best possible light. And guess what? The best possible light is an impossibility to everyone. So all the more reason to not have it sitting out there in the internet for anyone to grab, see, copy, paste, whatever, because you have no control over who sees it. And if the wrong person sees it, let's say you've got this really dramatic reel and you want to do a comedy and you just have a link to this drama reel, well, someone who you want to impress with your comedic chops is going to see that and say, what? This person, there's not one thing that's funny about this, so why would I ever think to bring them in? So it's really important that you control who sees your material and when, and if at all. If it's not top-notch professional quality, do not have people see it other than your friends and your family. And if you have it on YouTube or anything like that, make the link private, okay? Not even there's the private, public, and then, I don't know, unsearchable or something, where if someone has the link, they can share the link and anyone can see it who has the link. Okay, so guys, it's super important to just work on your craft until it's A-OK, A1A, excellent quality. There's no point in showing anybody your work if it's not excellent quality. And then, when your work is of excellent quality, find the people who it's going to make the most impact on, who it makes the most sense for. Okay, so when you're thinking, oh, this is really going hard, I'm going to create a web series, I'm going to create a play, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, because, sending out your headshots and doing mailings to agents isn't working, that's not the answer. It doesn't work unless the product is of excellent quality. You'd be much better off, even if the work is of excellent quality, because then how do you get people to see this work, which is very, very difficult? How do you get professionals who have worked all day to come out at night to see some amateur production in a 20-seat theater? It's very, very difficult. What would be much more viable and possible and makes a lot more sense is when you know you have something to contribute, figure out who the person is you have it to contribute to, and reach out to those people and let them know personally. Call them on the phone, drop into their office and introduce yourself. I was about to say it doesn't matter how you do it. It absolutely matters how you do it if you actually want success. But the more powerful the method, the more chance you will have to make a connection. And more powerful is in order face-to-face, telephone, email, and social media. You know, that's like you're a flea on the back of an elephant when you're doing social media stuff. It's almost impossible to get seen because everyone else who is scared to approach people personally is on social media by the thousands, by the droves, and they're all over the world. So to make an impression is extremely, extremely difficult on social media. And eventually, what's that supposed to lead to? A face-to-face meeting. So why not just start with a face-to-face? Okay, guys, so look, don't put your stuff up unless you know it's excellent. And if it's excellent, then don't put it up anyway, because you could just go tell somebody about it and tell them you want to read their material, because then you can show them what you can do for them. Why do they care what you did for somebody else? Because what are the chances that it relates to what they're doing? Okay? Does that make sense? Yeah, it does, David. It really makes a lot of sense. Why am I doing all this other stuff? Yeah. So get your house in order, get your talent where it needs to be, your skills where it needs to be, where they need to be. They don't have to be excellent at everything. They need to be excellent at what you are excellent at and what you want to do. And then go out and find the people that do that stuff and let them know you exist. That's about all you need to do, and you'll have a very successful acting career if you just keep repeating that process over and over. I will talk to you soon. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, write a question or a comment in the comment section below, and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell if you want to be notified of other videos just like this. I will talk to you soon.